Everybody,
Hello.
welcome back.
Welcome.
I'm Mr Snappy,
And I'm Mrs Snappy.
and we got mail,
Yes.
and it's the Tollkien coin. Now, this is an absolute beauty. I will be keeping this one. I have read up on Mr Tolkien,
Yes.
and I'll read a few bits about him. I won't read everything because there is rather a lot. So I would suggest you either go on Wikipedia or Google. So let's have a J R R Tollkien. John Ronald Reuel Tolkien, born 3rd of January 1892, Bloemfontein, Orange Free State, South Africa. Died 2nd of September 1973, aged 81, Bournemouth, Hampshire, England. His occupation was an author, academic, and I can't say that word at the moment. Philologist. And a poet. His alma mater was Exeter College, Oxford. His genre was high fantasy, mythopoeia, mythopoeia, translation and literary criticism. He married his wife, Edith Bratt, in 1916. She died in 1971. He's got 4 children. John Francis, Michael Hilary, Christopher John, and Priscilla Ann. He had a military career with his allegiance to King George V. He was in the branch of the British Army. Years active service 1915 to 1920. Achieved the rank of lieutenant. He was in the Lancashire Fusiliers. World War I, he was at the Battle of the Somme. Capture of Schwaben Redoubt. Capture of Leipzig Salient. Salient, and the capture of Regina Trench. But like I said, please read up on him. It is fascinating. I think he met his wife when he was 16. He also got bit in South Africa by a baboon spider. They are big. They are very, very big. And he was appointed Commander of the Order of the British Empire by Queen Elizabeth II on the 28th of March 1972. So I'm sure you know what he done. He was a Lord of the Rings what was that other one? Hobbit, and all sorts of. There's lots of words that I'm gonna fall out over. So I would suggest, if you haven't read up on about him, please read up on about him. It is fascinating. So we've got a change checker card. Pass that over to Mrs S. It says enemy. When he was 3, he went to England with his mother and brother. on what was intended to be a lengthy family visit. However, his father died in South Africa of rheumatic fever before he could join them. This left the family without an income, so the Tollkien's mother took him to live with her parents in King's Heath, Birmingham. Soon after 1896, they moved to Sarehole, Sarehole, now in Hall Green, then a Worcestershire village later annexed to Birmingham. He enjoyed exploring Sarehole Mill and Moseley Bog and the Clent, Lickey and Malvern Hills, which would later inspire scenes in his books, along with nearby towns and villages such as Bromsgrove, Alcester and Alvechurch, and places such as his Aunt Jane's Farm's Bog End, the name of which he used in his fiction. So there is one hell of a lot of information about this gentleman, and I do suggest you read up on him. It is fascinating, absolutely fascinating it is. When he was 12, his mother died of acute diabetes at Fern Cottage in Rednall, which she was renting. She was about 34 years of age when she died, about as old as a person with diabetes type 1 could survive without treatment. Insulin would not be discovered until 1921. So, please, there's a lot of words I've been falling over straight away, so I would suggest you read up on about this lovely gentleman. And we've got, oh, lovely.
Nice one. Lovely.
WWF 50p, year of issue, 2011. Country of issue, United Kingdom. Ian Rank Broadley, Matthew Dent. Circulated mintage 3,400,000. The reverse of this 50p design features 50 different icons to represent the variety of work which the WWF is involved in. So, like I said, I'll have to do it. I hope you can see those two. So please, not sitting properly for some known reason. If you haven't read about this gentleman, please go and do, because it is really, really fascinating, and I'm sure you'll enjoy the read. So, we hope you've enjoyed this little mail call. If you come this far, thank you very much. We do appreciate it.
We do.
If you could perhaps see yourself leaving us a like, a comment, and possibly subscribe, we'll be very, very grateful.
We would.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.